What's up? What's up? What's up? This is Cayman Wolf, the Decrepit Gamer, reminding you that you're never too old to game. Welcome, my friends. Welcome. Tonight, I'm very excited. I'm going to be streaming a new, what I'm calling a new game. Actually, a very, very old game that has seen a resurgence, in the last few years because of the incredible work that some guys over at Team Beef did to adapt it to virtual reality. We're going to stream Doom 3 tonight. So, Doom 3 released around, I think, 2004. It had been quite a few years since Doom 2, and technology had progressed quite a bit. And I remember 20 years ago, I was very excited about it coming out. And then when it was released, it was a beautiful game, but it wasn't very. I mean, it was released to, if I remember correctly, kind of mixed reviews. I mean, it wasn't the smash hit that the Doom fans were hoping it was going to be. And a big reason for that was because of just the way the game, I feel like the way the game had to be designed. The game all takes place in very, very tight, confined spaces. And the reason for that, I believe, was because it was using just what was at the time just the bleeding edge of 3D rendering technology. And they just didn't have the compute, man. They just didn't have the power to create these big wide open spaces and just render lots and lots and lots of polygons that you would be able to see in these big open spaces. So everything was kind of tight and everything was kind of confined. It was a horror game. It had its share of jump scares and it was very tense. It was very anxiety inducing and all of that, but it just didn't play like Doom. And so I think a lot of the Doom fans were disappointed in it. But man, I tell you, this is just my opinion, guys. But I tell you, the things that made it not be a great Doom game in 2004 for PC, for flat screen, are the very things that makes it awesome for VR. Because in VR, you're playing in a relatively confined space anyway. I mean, most people are. Those tight, confined spaces, those are kind of a plus. Those are kind of a benefit in VR. In that real tense, that anxiety-inducing interplay of dim lighting and shadows and ambient music and everything in the background. I mean, man, in VR, that's on steroids, man. And so what made a mediocre flat screen game make for a fantastic VR game. There's a couple of mods to allow you to play Doom 3 in VR. One of them is the Fully Possessed mod that uses the Doom 3 BFG version of the game, and that's, as I understand, is PC VR. And then the way that I'm playing it tonight is a mod called Doom 3 Quest by the awesome guys over at Team Beef. Dr. Beef converted this into an incredible VR mod. First of all, you almost wouldn't know that it's not a soup to nuts game built ground up for VR. I mean, they just did that good of a job. They put in the touch interaction for the PDA and the screens and all of that. The weapon physics and the weapon handling is spot on. There's, things that give it away, like the geometry. When you touch something, your hand just kind of passes through it. And that's because as far as the engine is concerned, it's not real in terms of VR. It doesn't realize that your hand is passing through it. And so that happens, but that's okay. The walk mesh is still there. You still bump into things. You can just put your hand through them. That's all. But it's, it plays wonderfully. And one of the reasons that I have not played this yet is because it always seemed to me when I would go read about how to mod the game up and make the Doom 3 Quest game work in the Quest headset, it just seemed like a kind of a pain in the ass. Let me tell you, it was remarkably easy. And in the description of this video, I have a link to a video by Steve Knows that goes through exactly how to do it. And if you just follow that step by step, it really 10, 15 minutes, this thing will be good to go. And once you've done it once, the whole process is very similar to the whole rest of the library that Team Beef has modded. And that includes the Jedi Outcast, the Jedi Academy games, Prey, Quake, just a whole plethora of classic games that that work really, really well in VR. So yeah, it's very exciting. It's very exciting, and I'm really excited to bring this one to you. So we'll talk about, you know, as we're about to go in here, but as we go through the game, we'll talk about the ways that these guys have made a really quality adaptation of this game to VR. And the other night I played the VR version of Borderlands 2, and that was done by Gearbox Software themselves. And $50. I paid $50 for that fucking game, man. You know, a 14-year-old game. In the VR version of it was 8 years old, and they're still charging $50 for it. This mod right here, you can download this for free, man. You have to own the game. You have to own Doom 3. I bought it for $10 on Steam, and it very often goes on sale for like $2. So yeah, it's just in the Borderlands 2 game, that Gearbox did not do near as good of a job of adapting their own game to VR as these guys have done to this game. So let's go on in there, and I'll tell you what, guys, it is a horror game. It is a no shit horror game. You guys are about to see me jump out of my fucking skin here. So, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. So let's jump on in there. Hey guys, Cayman Wolf the editor here as opposed to Cayman Wolf the live streamer. I just wanted to take a second to point out that you may notice in the footage that I'm about to show here, the frame rate isn't that buttery smoothness that we look for and really need in VR gameplay. I made a trade-off when casting this game over my wireless network. I really wanted to show the visual fidelity of this game inside the Quest 3 headset, so I configured my software so that if it had to make a trade-off to keep up with the action, it would trade frame rate versus visual fidelity, so it maintains that full 4K image. So I just wanted to point that out because I wanted to let you know that you can rest assured that inside the headset this game runs buttery smooth. All right, we're gonna play on Marine difficulty. I'm not gonna play on Veteran, but I'm not gonna play the easy version. I'm gonna play the kind of the standard. I feel like this is probably kind of the standard default difficulty right here, and for our first playthrough this is what we're going to go with. When the game first started I was like, why can't I move, and then I realized that I was in a cutscene. So the cutscenes in this game were primarily in-engine, and because they were in-engine cutscenes, these guys have just kind of placed you in the cutscene.
That's what it takes.
See, this is a cutscene. Yeah, it's running native Quest, man. Not only is it running native Quest, but I followed Steve No's directions there, and I went out and grabbed the high resolution texture pack. It was 2 gigabytes worth of textures, and installed those. And man, I tell you, it looks like PC VR. I mean, it's incredible for native Quest. This game released in 2004 and did not look this good on PC because of these high resolution texture packs and everything that I've got. Man, if you would have installed this game on your PC in 2004 and ran it and it looked like this, you'd have shit an egg roll, man. I mean, this was like bleeding edge shit for 20 years ago. See how I went into that cutscene?
You can just leave your bag there. I'll have it.
All right, so here's my PDA. These guys did an incredible job with this. In the original PC version of this game, when you open this menu right here, this was just full screen, and it paused the game, and this was just full screen, and then you'd use your mouse and you'd click around on whatever here. They've implemented this as a floating, a PDA screen, and they've implemented VR touch controls. So this is just goddamn amazing right here, to be honest with you.
I'm here.
That is freaking awesome how they replaced the fixed camera for these in-engine cutscenes with your camera in the headset. So although you're locked into position because it's a cutscene, and that's where they lock the position of the camera, you can look around, and it's just really, really neat, man. It's just really neat. Let's see, what is this? Can I get in here? No. Okay, so this over here, I think the point of this is to just kind of show you that that you can interact with these things right here.
Lose one, gain another. No shit.
Some interactive computers affect equipment around you. This includes doors, shutters, locks, storage cabinets, and many other items.
I hear you.
This over here, if you recognize this is Doom 1 or Doom 2. you know, that's your character, and that's what his fist looked like. And then you, let's see, how did you do this? Let's see, how did you do this? Oh, yeah. Anyway, that's funny. I mean, look at this, man. Look at the way this shit looks. It's fucking incredible. Let's see, where's the bathroom? Where was the bathroom at? Oh, yeah, over here. Over here. Where's my body? Don't I have my body? Let's see, what is it? This one? Yeah, there we go. So you can use the right thumbstick button to enable and disable your body. I usually keep it disabled because sometimes the camera gets a little off center from where your body is, and when you turn certain directions, you see it right there in front of you, and it's very disconcerting. So I usually just leave it turned off.
Look, all I do is repair.
I mean, how much damn power do they need?
I wouldn't ask him if I was you, man. I heard Travis started poking around and he got transferred fast. Didn't even see him leave.
Yeah, so these guys, all these, guys talking here, they're kind of giving you hints that something unsavory is going on here.
You need to report to Sergeant Kelly ASAP. He's in Command HQ.
Yes, sir. I just saluted that dude, knowing an officer's not going to be standing in a fucking guard like that. Oh, what'd I get? Downloading video. Okay, cool. What is this? What is this a video of? Oh, plasma gun briefing. That's that. I'll check it out more later. Oh, look here, right here. This is a, wholly evil corporation. They're doing some unsavory shit here, obviously. Certainly almost everybody knows this story. Doom 3 was essentially a retelling of the Doom 1 story.
Marine. Now, here's the situation. Another member of the science team's gone missing. Since you're the ranking FMG, you get to find him. I want you to check out the old decommissioned comm facility. We heard he might be heading that way. The only way there is through the service passage under Mars City. I programmed this sentry to guide you to the maintenance elevator. I hope you follow the sentry better than you've followed orders so far. Bring up some gear at the security checkpoint at the bottom of the elevator. When you find him, just bring him back. Do not hurry. Now move out.
Gotcha. Okay, go ahead, man. I'm following you. Go. Go, dude. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, dude. All right, so this sentry right here just told us where to go. See, these emails and videos and things that you get in your PDA, they give you, clues as to what to do to progress through the game.
I've secured my tools in the busted modulator in the storage cabinet next to the maintenance elevator. Technicians should use cabinet code 396 to access them. End of log.
See, 396. So that's how you know. That's how you know what to enter over there. So it's 396. We just got a little extra ammo out of it.
Okay, grab your gear. Now you're ready for combat.
This is very typical of flat screen games that are modded into VR. The gun in my hand, I mean, that's it. There's no putting it up. Once I pick a gun up, it's there. I can holster it, but the way I holster it is I just use that the control, the right stick that lets me cycle through my weapons. It's not like I take it and put it in my belt like I would in a soup to nuts VR game, that's built for VR. I don't put it on my chest. I don't put it on my back. I don't put it on my hip. I just cycle through it with the key that cycles through the guns, and then reloading it. There's no reload action. It's not like I discharge a magazine, grab another magazine, slam it in there, cock it. That all happens automatically, and that's just because I'm guessing that's just because that's the way it worked in flat screen, and so that's the way it works here. Oh man, that will be awesome. Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, I figured that was possible. I figured it was just like really probably kind of a pain in the ass, and the reloading I mean, the code was already in there to have it reload based on a button press, so that's why I guess nobody does it. But that's going to be great. Please update the security cabinet code to the energy stabilization unit to 531. So that right there tells you, right here, 531. It looked like that was just more ammo. It looks like melee is just based on quick movements of your hands. See that? If I punch, I'm hearing the melee sound, so I think that's what creates the melee. That's the way it worked in Borderlands as well. The flashlight is great. If I remember correctly, in the original game, the flashlight was attached to your weapon. I think it might be these guys' mod that has actually attached your flashlight to your left hand, so that if your left hand is free, you can just shine it around freely like this. And if you grab the weapon with both hands, like if I grab this pistol with both hands, then the flashlight kind of becomes fixed to the pistol. That's usually not the way I use the pistol. I usually just I hold the pistol with one hand and I let my right hand just rest on top of my left hand in like a weaver stance and grip, and I'm not actually pressing that button, but it is conveniently shining my flashlight in the correct direction.
Your suit's got plenty of oxygen.
See right here, I won't be able to talk long when I get out here because you only got a few seconds to get across because you only got so much air. But out here is a good example of what I was talking about with the confined areas. See how even the outdoor areas, see how confined this is? That just big rocks with big polygons right there. Because it was just a limitation of the technology. They only had enough compute to render, a given amount of polygons. And if they had tried to do great big outdoor areas, then they would have had to just really clip the draw distance, and it would have just not been a great experience.
You need to double time it down there. Search your assigned area and haul your ass back to Mars City. Out.
All right, guys. So shit's about to start happening here. Now look, I like to play, as you guys know, I like to play games on my streams sight unseen. I like to go into them and and I'm figuring them out, as you guys are. So this game is not sight unseen in the sense that I played through a lot of the campaign. I don't think I ever even finished it, but I played through a good bit of the campaign, but 20 years ago, once. And then I played through it a little bit the other night just to make sure I was going to be able to stream it, get everything set up. But I'm not far from the farthest that I've been, in this playthrough. But I'll tell you right now that shit's about to start fucking hitting the fan. Shit's about to start happening.
No, please. You must let me get this communication out. They have to be warned while there is still time. The devil is real. I know. I built his cage.
I'm getting abnormal readings here. We're losing it!
Help us!
There's so much to see here. You got weird shit happening over here on the screen. You got this shit happening over here. See that thing right there? It just fucking possessed that guy. Look, now he's a fucking zombie. There was horrible stuff happening on the screen up here. There was horrible shit happening on the screen up here. You had all of that stuff look like some kind of skull or something flew over here and possessed him. That's what made him go crazy. The first two Dooms had these big, great big open areas, but of course the rendering, the 2.5D technology that they used to render things in that engine was just very simplistic compared to the fully 3D engine that this game used, and they could render those great big open areas and have like real fast action and things like that, and they just couldn't do that in this game. And I contend that the thing that made people not really care for it on PC makes it awesome for VR. These tight little confined spaces like right here, and these this low lighting and limited amount of movement is just really conducive to this kind of play. One thing I was really pleased about was how well the rifles play with my gun stock here. You guys know how much I love my Will VR1 stock, and man, it really. I don't know if they. I don't know if they modded it with these things in mind, but or if it's just emergent behavior. But man, the guns really work well with this, and it makes it a lot more fun to play. I don't have a shotgun or a rifle yet, but you'll see when I pick one up how well it works with this one stock. God, shit! I forgot about him. I don't know if the sounds are coming through on the stream, but it's so atmospheric. It's got these. It's got these ambient sounds that play in the background of, you know, just guttural growls and, you know, people screaming and shit like that, you know, that play periodically in the background. And when I was testing it the other day, or last night, I was thinking, my son and I recently, I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. If you haven't, I highly recommend it. There's a movie called Event Horizon. And it was giving me Event Horizon vibes. Oh, hold on. I want to go down here.
This is Command HQ.
So in the movie Event Horizon, the premise is they build this spaceship that's able to like fold space, and then that enables it, you know, to have intergalactic travel. And the Event Horizon ship was supposed to go to Alpha Centauri. And it disappeared, for seven years, and it came back, and they sent a team to go out there and investigate. And what had happened was when it folded space, you know, it traversed, you know, from what they didn't anticipate is it like traversed interdimensionally. And what it ended up happening was the ship literally went to hell, like literally to hell, like literal hell. And when it came back, you know, all the crew was dead in the most horrific, you know, ways. And the ship was kind of possessed. And this game gives me those kind of vibes. Oh, no shit, huh? Oh my God. Okay, I will definitely check that out. Awesome. That is awesome, because that is the vibes that I'm getting from this game. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen that movie Event Horizon, I highly recommend it. Oh, armor. Oh. Okay, I just picked up my shotgun. I didn't have an opportunity to switch to it right there. But a shotgun was laying on that table right there. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, it works really well with this, man. I mean, perfectly, actually. Those guys right there are the imps. That's the ones that throw the fireballs. guess that thing fucked him up.
All units, this is Sergeant Kelly. We don't know what we're up against. Repeat, we have negative ID on the assailing force.
Fuck! Okay.
You don't have a clear path back to HQ. Stock up on ammo, establish a stronghold, and keep them at bay.
Uh-oh. Oh! Where's that thing? Where's that thing that was crawling up along the wall right there? There you are. I knew you were in here, you bastard.
All units, this is Sergeant Kelly.
See, fuck you. I already knew you were in here.
Further orders.
Any more of you guys in here? Oh! Now, this is one thing in this version of the in this mod, as I understand, is compared to the fully possessed mod. The loading screens take a lot longer because they're loading on the weaker Quest hardware than on like a powerful. Like I guess if you have a weak PC, but if you have a powerful PC with a solid state drive and all of that, I understand it loads a lot faster, but they're not. But it's not so bad.
I'm unable to reach Mars City from my current position. Move to Marine HQ to regroup and await further orders.
I imagine the loading screens are taking about the same amount of time as they used to take on the game back in the day. Lubos, hey man, thank you. I really appreciate you coming by and checking it out, and I appreciate the insights, man. Maybe I can hit you up on Discord. I appreciate you very much, man. I appreciate what you guys do. Dude, that dude didn't have a head. Dude, that shit was fucking creepy. Whoa. I think the damage in here is positional. In other words, I think headshots do more damage. Are you getting up, dude? Are you getting up or what? What the fuck? What's in here? What is the point of this room? What is this place for? Oh! What the fuck? What the... What the fuck? Did something throw that down from up there? I remember that dude. That was a dude they said. Remember, I was looking through that window right there. They sedated that dude when I stopped right there and I was watching that happen. See, I shot him in the head and he went right down like a Bourbon Street hooker. What the fuck? You alright, dude?
Video link up requested.
Dude.
Video link up requested. Video.
It's your mission to link up with Bravo team and get that transmission sent. Head toward Alpha Labs. It's the fastest way to find them. I'll update your PDA security clearance from here. Good job. And good luck, Marine.
Alright, we gotta make it to Alpha Labs, I guess. Oh, look. Look, I got a new gun here. Alpha Labs. Through administration, they said. Okay, I see you. I heard something go bleh, bleh, bleh. I heard you. I heard you, dude. If you want to zombify me, I got a fucking shotgun, dude. I don't care how scary you are. I got a fucking shotgun. If you want to, like, get me, you can't be going bleh, bleh. Because I hear that shit, you're going to eat a fucking shotgun shell. They said go through administration, which I believe was the way I came in.
The UAC is here to help you. Psychological services are free and confidential.
Gosh! Fuck! That's bullshit, man. Fuck you. Oh, hey, thanks, little buddy. Oh, I thought you were gonna be a bad guy. I thought they would have done like possessed you or something. Cool. Oh man, this is my little friend right here. Thanks, dude. Look, I got your back. I got your back, little robot. Yeah, me and you were fucking them up, dude. Me and you were fucking them up, little friend.
You gotta get the power. They need all the firepower they can get. It's critical to our survival.
Uh-oh. Oh, watch your back, little robot buddy. Oh, you okay? You okay, robot dude? I hope you're alright. I hope you're still alive. Hope you're just getting you some power or something. It's my little friend right there. It was nice to see a friendly face up in this, or a friendly, you know, whatever the fuck, up in this fucking place. Oh, I gotta change my battery out, guys. Hang on a second. Now, that's one thing I will tell you about this game. It chews these fucking batteries up. Yeah, it's a Quest 3. Yeah, it's a Quest 3. But it'll run on Quest 2 as well. This is a mod. This is Doom 3. This game came out in 2004, Chris, and it was modded to run on Quest by Dr. Beef in the team over at Team Beef. Their link to their Discord is in the description of this video, and one of those guys was here earlier. He was here for about an hour, and he was just answering questions and talking about the technology and whatnot. So that was pretty cool. One of the devs from over at Team Beef. He was talking about some upcoming things they've got going on. Yeah, I was be honest with you, it's one of the reasons why I've been wanting to stream this one for a while, but it's one of the reasons why I went ahead and did it, because Dark Ages just released and there's a lot of hype about it right now, and I felt like a lot of people were going to be searching on the term Doom, and so I figured I could ride that a little bit. That gives more people visibility to my video. Okay, let's see what this fucking thing right here says. Man, this goddamn game's got me uptight, guys. I don't know if y'all can tell. It is no shit creepy inside of here. I'm sure looking at it on the flat screen, it probably doesn't feel that way, but it is no shit very, very fucking creepy. Well, I screamed when that thing come out of that fucking bathroom mirror, man. That legit scared the goddamn shit out of me, dude. It's like in the I don't know what it looked like, but in the headset it was like the whole thing. It's just like the whole thing. That was a terrible jump scare. Terrible. I like to fucking shit myself, man. Oh, you talking about when I screamed? Yeah. If that's what you're talking about, I figured you guys would get a kick out of watching me play this game. Okay. This don't look good.
I don't think you understand, Doctor.
I'll manage this, and you and your flunky will be taking control of nothing. Do you understand?
Yes, Betruger. I think I do understand.
Okay, plan B.
That must have been what happened in here before. Yeah, Chris, it's not only this game, man. They got a whole bunch of Team Beef has got a bunch of a great classic games that they've modded to VR. Another one that I want to play here real soon is Jedi Outcast. I remember I loved that game on PC. And the fact that it's on VR now is just fucking awesome. Much is going to depend on how the lightsaber plays. Y'all know me, I love swordplay in VR. And if they did a good job with the lightsaber, that game will be awesome. Fuck. Look, Alpha Labs, right there. There's Alpha Labs. Fuck you.
Access denied.
Invalid security clearance. How do I get the security clearance? This is Alpha Lab, so this has got to be the way to go. I wonder if I have to shoot that dude and get the security clearance off of him. He's wounded. I don't want to do that. That just seems shitty. Dude, you got the security clearance? Oh, okay. Obviously I need... Okay. This is a new way right here, so obviously I need something... Yeah, it was very impressive how you guys tore down that door. You looked very strong, but you still couldn't stand up to a shotgun in the face. These guys are like around every fucking corner now. Oh! Oh, motherfucker. Man, this place is fucking confusing. Every place looks like every place else. I don't know where I've been and where I haven't. I have no idea where I am. Obviously, this is new. Oh. Oh, it's a pinky. It's a pinky demon. I recognize him from Doom 2. Whoa! Ain't that tough? Only took 2 shotgun blasts to your face to kill you. Yeah, the early game Doom games were, yeah, and the puzzles were always seemed to revolve around the 3 keys. Like every level, once you got up past the first couple of levels, every level had a red key, a blue key, and a yellow key.
It isn't working. I tried everything. The computers aren't responding. I can't get root access to the systems. We can't do it here. We'll have to access the system somewhere else.
Alright, let's go.
Hey, dude. Hey, aren't you the one that wanted me to come? Hey, where are you going? I thought you were the one that wanted me to come here. Asshole. What's up, man? Oh, you're a zombie. Okay. Alright, fucking creepy. Fuck you. What the fuck is going on here, man? What the fuck? Creepy shit, man. Fuck you. Whoa, whoa! Yeah, that's the thing, pal. That's the thing. I'm not worried about you once you show up. Once you show your ass, I got a fucking shotgun for you. It was this shit right here that's creepy. You show up and start throwing fireballs at me, I got something to throw back. Yeah. Yeah. See that shit right there? That shit right there, that don't scare me, man. That don't worry me a bit. I ain't worried about that. Oh, yeah. This is the way I have it going. Okay. Oh, look, it says checkpoint right there. Alpha Labs. Whoa! Shut up. Shut your fucking mouth. Okay, I've been here, so I must have opened something new. Have I been here? I don't know, dude. I never know where I've been and where I haven't. Yeah, I've been through here because I was trying to get up there. Remember? What the fuck? Okay, yeah. And here's where I couldn't. Okay, now. Okay. Yeah, this was. I couldn't get through here. Remember? And then so I went back. I said there must be something. So it must be one of those PDAs that I picked up that gave me access here. Yeah. So this is new. Click the exit administration. Okay, I got it. I got you. Okay, cool. I think I'm out of there. Whew. Man, you want to talk about something that'll pucker your ass, man?
Marine, I've received a report that you haven't reached Bravo Team yet. You need to pick up the pace. Can't wait for it.
What the fuck, dude?
Something quickly is imperative.
Bring your ass down here and do it then. I got goddamn pinky demons and shit trying to eat my face. Fireball throwing fucking... Look at this shit. Man, this is just like Event Horizon. Come on, zombies. If I see you, I ain't worried about you. If I see you, I got a shotgun for your ass. So you guys think this is just a flashlight, but this ain't just a flashlight. This is a flashlight on the end of a boomstick. Yeah, you see that? If you see this light, that is bad news for you.
Slowly dwindling natural petrochemicals.
Ow. I think I got to disable power over there. Fuck.
Like alchemists of old, the elemental phase deconstructor allows us to transform red.
I gotta disable power out there somehow because that wiring out there is shocking the shit out of me. Yeah. Yeah. Come on in here.
Follow me.
Okay. I'll follow you. I'm not worried about it. Access while EPD is running can be fatal. EPD beam is still active. Proceed with caution. Okay. Maybe this is it. Maybe you're right here, Doc. Maybe you got the idea. Oh yeah, Doc, you had it. You got it, dude. That did. Oh, down there. It's down there. Okay, Doc, that was it, dude. That was the answer. Okay. Man, Doc with all the answers again. See, I sidestep your fireballs. That's so funny. Funny guy, you're a funny guy.
Gas leak stopped. Fire extinguished.
Oh, man. Fuck you. Oh shit, fuck you guys. Oh man. Woo. This shit has got me uptight, man. I got cramps. I guess from breathing funny. Fuck you. Doc just said that because he knows I'm under a lot of stress right now because this game has got me uptight. Ah, fuck you. What is that? What the fuck is that? Oh man, fuck off. You are one weird looking asshole. What the fuck? Jesus Christ, man. You know what, guys? This might be as good a stopping place as any. Oh, man. Guys, oh, man, what a freaking fantastic mod. I mean, that is unbelievable. It really feels like native VR. It really does. Those guys just did a phenomenal job. They don't just have Doom 3. They've got both of the Jedi Knight games, Jedi Outcast and Jedi Academy. They've got Prey, they've got Quake, they've got Doom 2, believe it or not, like the highly pixelated Doom. They've got those in VR, and apparently they're pretty fun. So I mean, if you think about it, what's the difference between that and like playing something like Ancient Dungeon or Minecraft or something in VR? Highly pixelated graphics. They don't put people off these days. There's a certain appeal, a certain charm to that. So, but yeah, guys, so I tell you though, man, this game is phenomenal. They did a phenomenal job, but it is definitely anxiety inducing. It makes me tired. It makes me tired keeping that. Having that level of anxiety for that long tires me out. And but man, it is fun. It is fun. Very neat implementation of that technology. Very cool to see what these guys are able to do. If you guys have any suggestions on things that you would like to see me stream, let me know in the comments. Saturday's pretty open right now. Yeah, so I'm just looking for different interesting things to stream. So if you've got anything you'd like to see, Let me know in the comments. I'd like to check out the Jedi games because they're supposed to be like really, really excellent ports as well. I'm very curious as to how the lightsaber has been implemented in there. I remember when I played those games way back, 20 years ago, back on PC. The lightsaber implementation was just phenomenal. The way you can move the mouse back and forth and in combination with different key combinations and do different moves and swings and stuff with the lightsaber. So I'm wondering if maybe they've implemented like some real legitimate, good sword play with the lightsaber in those games. I'd love to see that. Anyway, very curious about those. Yeah, so I stream, guys. If you're catching this on VOD, come check us out live. We have a good time. I stream every Thursday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, every Saturday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, whatever time that is for you. And then I stream lots of other times outside of that, but those are the two that I have scheduled that you can reliably catch me at those times. And then apart from that, if you want to just subscribe, hit the notification bell, when I go live. Whenever I stream, I try to schedule it at least a couple or a few hours in advance, but sometimes I don't even do that. Sometimes I just get a wild hair and go up and go live, because one thing about me, guys, I feel like if I'm gonna play something, I might as well stream it. It's just kind of the way I feel. So for right now, this is Cayman Wolf, the Decrepit Gamer, reminding you that you are never too old to game. All right, guys, thank you very much. We'll see you next time.